Good morning, students. This is your MV book, Moral Values. So, students, chapter number 1 we have read. Today we are going to read chapter number 2, Being Alert. It means you should always alert whatever is going your surrounding. Let we have start reading. Mama says, don't talk to strangers. As children, you accept whatever your mother says. But as you grow up, you begin to ask questions. Why shouldn't talk to strangers? They appear so nice, warm, and friendly. Are all strangers bad? Okay, students. So, whenever your mama says, don't talk to strangers, don't trust on strangers. So, as a child, you accept that thing, whatever your mama is saying. You obey your parents, elders, when you are child. But when you grow up, lots of queries inside your mind. So you ask question with your mother or your elder, why should not talk to a stranger and why should not trust on strangers, as they appear so nice, warm and friendly. So why should not we do this? So a question come inside your mind, are all strangers bad or some are good? Just yesterday, I saw a man who helped an old man and guided him to cross the street. He was so nice, the old man blessed him. So, students, in this story, there is a boy who is thinking about that are all strangers bad or some strangers are good. Lots of queries inside his mind. So, he was thinking about yesterday event. So what happened yesterday? He saw a man who helped an old man and guided him to cross the street. And he was looking very nice. When a young man crossed the street to the old man, then old man blessed him. It is not that all strangers are bad. So the boy is thinking all strangers are not bad. Most are safe, but some are not. He is thinking some strangers are safe. But we cannot trust on everyone strangers. May they get hurt us. It is difficult to differentiate between good and bad strangers. So the boy is very puzzled. How can he identify a good stranger or a bad stranger? He is thinking it is very difficult. He is puzzled to differentiation between good or bad strangers. But if a person just tries to help, should I say no? Yes, of course. So, once again, he is thinking, if any one person just tried to help us, so we should say yes or no. Of course, most bad strangers also appear kind and helpful. So the boy is thinking, if the stranger is looking bad, if the stranger is appearing bad, may he or she is kind or helpful. If a stranger meets you at some place frequently and tries to become friendly or offers gifts or a lift back home, then keep your cool. Just say no. But one thing is also, what the thing is? The most important thing, students, if any strangers meets you any other place, may that place is park, may that place is a street, nearby your school, nearby home, whatever is that. If any stranger meets with you and if he offers to gifts any other thing, toffees, chocolates, and if he is saying to lift back home, then always say no, never say yes. The best thing to do is to raise an alarm. Such situations are best avoided if you don't go alone to lonely places or at odd hours when people are not around. But the very best thing is, students, if you are a child, so never go alone at any other place. Always go with your parents, your elder brother and sister, or your guardians to save yourself. That is what my mama has advised me. So, this advice was given by the boy's mama. Just yesterday, my teacher told us not to pass on our phone numbers to anyone. And yesterday, his teacher also told not to pass on our phone numbers to anyone. Students, whenever you meet with any strangers and if he is asking about your phone number, so never give them. She warned, never share address or any personal details. Teacher also warned. Okay? Teacher also warned, never share address or any personal details with anyone because some may make calls just to scare you. If you meet to any stranger and he is asking about your address or any personal details, so never give them. Me? He or she make calls and just to scare you. Don't look surprised because there are people who do such crazy things for thrill. In case you are scared of someone or there is someone who makes you uncomfortable, then you must inform your parents. If a stranger meets with you and he or she is scared you and you are feeling uncomfortable, so always share that things with your parent. Inform your parent. This way you will be safe. Don't try to handle phone calls from strangers on your own. Never try to this. Never try to handle phone calls of any strangers. Okay? But I will feel scared to tell my parents, I said. So the little boy is saying here, the little boy is feeling scared. Why? Because he doesn't want to say about a stranger. My teacher said, don't be scared because it is not your fault that this world has some bad men and women who think wickedly. Remember, you are safe once you tell your parents. But the little boy teacher advised, never be scared to any other strangers because you are not wrong, you are right, you didn't any mistake. Okay, so in this world, some bad men also and some bad women also who think very wickedly to hurt you. Always remember, always remember one thing, you always share all matters with your parents to save yourself. So that thing is very important for you to being alert. Okay students, so that was our chapter being alert. Okay, so what is in this chapter, what you have learned in this chapter? In this chapter you have learned never trust on any other stranger and never talk to them. And if any stranger making you scared, so always share with your parents, inform your parents. Okay, so that is the most important thing. Once again you will read this chapter. Goodbye, have a nice day.